The Young and the Restless spoilers Audra's surprise invitation and the mystery of its origin on Monday, April 7th. A tantalizing new development was unveiled. Audra Charles is set to receive a surprise invitation. The source of this invitation remains shrouded in mystery. While some fans speculate that Holden Novak might be behind this unexpected overture, others wonder if an entirely different figure could be pulling the strings behind the scenes. The aura of unpredictability surrounding Audra's storyline has once again left viewers on the edge of their seats, questioning who truly holds the power to shape her fate. For years, Audra has been entangled in the intricate web of alliances and betrayals that define Genoa City. This invitation, its sender unknown, could be the catalyst for yet another dramatic turn in her life. Is it a lifeline extended by an old ally, a subtle ploy from an adversary, or perhaps a test of her resolve in a game where every move is laden with high stakes? The intrigue is only heightened by the possibility that this invitation might herald a meeting that forces Audra to confront elements of her past she had hoped to leave behind. Tucker McCall, a shocking return or a new persona? Adding fuel to the fire are the numerous references to Tucker McCall, a character whose reappearance in Genoa City has been the subject of rampant speculation among longtime fans. With hints dropping in various storylines, many are left wondering, could Tucker McCall be making his grand return in the Friday program? And if so, would his reemergence come as a complete shock to Audra? There is even a provocative theory circulating that Tucker McCall might be intricately connected to, or even be, the enigmatic Aristotle Duma. Such a revelation would not only rewrite the backstory of one of Wayanar's most controversial figures but also deepen the layers of mystery surrounding Genoa City's power dynamics. Imagine the impact on the narrative if a character thought to be long gone returns in an entirely new guise, blurring the lines between past and present, ally and adversary. The possibility that Tucker McCall's return could serve as the face of Aristotle Duma adds yet another dimension to the complex identity puzzles that The Young and the Restless is renowned for. Unwanted counsel from Victor Newman to Lily Winters. Meanwhile, across town, Victor Newman is poised to deliver some unwelcome advice to Lily Winters. In a twist that showcases his unyielding, if often brutally honest, approach to mentoring and manipulation, Victor's guidance is unlikely to be gentle. Lily, already grappling with misinformation and manipulation in her recent interactions, is headed for a confrontation at the Mustache, a locale that has, over time, become a crucible for secrets and revelations. In the Friday program, Lily is set to visit the Mustache, where she intends to confront a figure who has long fed her misleading information regarding Damien Kane and his elusive boss, Aristotle Duma. With a mixture of anger and determination, she will criticize this individual for his role in spreading falsehoods that have complicated her understanding of alliances and enmities within the city. This public denouncement not only serves as a cathartic moment for Lily but also as a pivot in her storyline, signaling her readiness to reclaim control over her narrative. Yet, even as tensions reach their peak at the Mustache, Victor steps in to divert the situation by offering Lily some pragmatic advice. His counsel, though unsolicited, is designed to steer her toward a more strategic approach in handling the treacherous currents that define Genoa City's social and business worlds. Victor's guidance is a reminder that in a town where every relationship is fraught with hidden motives, sometimes the only way to survive is to learn from the very forces that seek to undermine you. Tracy Abbott's moment of reckoning amid these unfolding dramas, another subplot begins to take shape, one involving Tracy Abbott, whose recent revelations suggest that she may soon be forced to reconsider her decisions. In a twist that has left fans speculating about her future path, The Young and the Restless hinted that poor Tracy might have to rethink everything she had planned. Could it be that her current trajectory, which many believed was directed toward a particular scheme involving Alan/Martin Laurent, is about to be upended? For Tracy, the stakes have always been high. Her decisions, influenced by both ambition and the turbulent dynamics of familial loyalty, now face a critical juncture. With the ever-present specter of betrayal and shifting alliances looming large, Tracy's need to reassess her strategy may not just be a personal epiphany, it could be the prelude to a broader recalibration of the power structure within Genoa City. This potential change in direction for Tracy adds another layer of complexity to the narrative. It suggests that the intricate plans she had for Alan/Martin Laurent, whether as a calculated maneuver or as part of a long-held vendetta, might soon come into conflict with other, more dominant forces at play. As she navigates these treacherous waters, Tracy's decisions could very well determine the course of future alliances and enmities, casting long shadows over the city's already volatile landscape. Intersecting paths and the future of Genoa City. What makes this phase of The Young and the Restless particularly compelling is how these disparate threads. Audra's mysterious invitation, the enigmatic re-emergence of Tucker McCall, and possibly Aristotle Dumas, Victor's unwelcome yet insightful advice to Lily, and Tracy Abbott's impending reconsideration of her plans, are all converging at once. Each storyline is a reflection of the broader themes that have always defined the show: the duality of identity, the perpetual dance between power and vulnerability, and the inevitable collision of past and present. For longtime fans, these developments are more than mere plot twists. They are part of an intricate tapestry that rewards close attention to every detail. The deliberate withholding of Aristotle's image, the suggestion of familiar names returning under unexpected guises, and the intertwining of personal and professional betrayals all serve to create a rich narrative landscape. In this ever-evolving drama, every revelation is a reminder that in Genoa City, nothing is ever as it seems, and every secret holds the potential to alter the delicate balance of power. As the Friday program unfolds, viewers can expect a dramatic series of confrontations and revelations. Audra's reaction to the surprise invitation, the potential shock of encountering Tucker McCall in a new light, and Lily's defiant stance at the mustache will all play a critical role in setting the stage for the next chapter of Genoa City's saga. Meanwhile, Tracy Abbott's impending shift in strategy promises to shake up the established order, challenging old alliances and forging new ones in the process. Concluding reflections, a tapestry of intrigue. In conclusion, the revelations from Friday, April 4th, provide a tantalizing glimpse into the future of The Young and the Restless. Each narrative strand? Whether it is Audra's enigmatic invitation, the potential return of a familiar face in a radically transformed role, Victor's candid guidance to Lily, or Tracy Abbott's need to reassess her carefully laid plans, underscores the show's masterful storytelling and its commitment to exploring the darker, more complex facets of human ambition. These intertwined plots not only enrich the lore of Genoa City but also invite viewers to question the true nature of loyalty, identity, and power. As the characters navigate a landscape filled with betrayal, hidden agendas, and unexpected alliances, one thing remains clear: in a world where every whispered secret can alter destinies, the only constant is the relentless pursuit of truth and justice. For fans, the next few episodes promise to be a rollercoaster of emotion, strategy, and revelation, a reminder that in The Young and the Restless, every shadow conceals a secret, and every secret has the power to change everything. Whether you are a longtime devotee or a newcomer drawn into the labyrinth of Genoa City, the unfolding drama offers a captivating exploration of what it means to fight for one's destiny in a town where the past is never truly behind you, and the future is always just one twist away. In the tense corridors of Genoa City, the stakes have never been higher. With every clandestine maneuver and whispered plot, the simmering tension between the Newman and Abbott families edges closer to a boiling point. Recent revelations hint that Victor Newman, known for his ruthless pragmatism and merciless temperament, might soon take drastic measures that could endanger the lives of both Kyle and Jack. The possibility looms large, as his espionage schemes begin to unravel. The anger that has been quietly building could burst forth in a series of dangerous moves. Victor's anger is a force unto itself, a tempest that has long defined his methods of control. When provoked, his actions are anything but measured, often teetering on the edge of recklessness. Now, with Jack and Kyle daring to expose his intricate spy network, Victor's fury might escalate to a level where his threats become real. There is growing concern among those in the inner circle that the latest round of conflict between the Newman and Abbott camps might not remain confined to boardroom battles or whispered insults. Instead, it could evolve into a confrontation with tangible, physical consequences, a showdown where the very lives of Kyle and Jack hang in the balance. Adding to the gravity of the situation is the specter of betrayal and shifting allegiances. Claire, who has long struggled with her conflicting loyalties, finds herself at a crossroads. Despite Victor's assurance that he will not interfere with her budding romance with Kyle, even if he silently disapproves, the recent events have forced her to reconsider her position. As Victor's anger intensifies and his plans grow more dangerous, Claire's admiration for the man she once trusted is beginning to erode. If Kyle or Jack were to suffer at his hands, there is every possibility that Claire would not only sever her ties with Victor but also come to view him as nothing less than a monster. Her allegiance, once divided between personal loyalty and familial duty, now teeters on the brink of a complete reversal. Yet, in the midst of this maelstrom of treachery and impending violence, another subplot simmers, one that revolves around the delicate art of seduction and manipulation. In the dangerous game of alliances and betrayals, both Audra and Summer have emerged as potential players with the power to influence Kyle's path. With Victor's overarching schemes casting a long shadow, the idea of using either Audra or Summer to seduce Kyle has taken root in whispered discussions and secret plans. Their allure, already renowned in Genoa City for its capacity to sway even the most steadfast hearts, might now be employed as a weapon to steer Kyle away from exposing Victor's covert machinations. In this intricate chess match, every move counts. For years, Victor has meticulously constructed his network of spies and secrets, leveraging the vulnerabilities of those around him to fortify his empire. But as the net tightens around him, the fallout from his actions is beginning to manifest in unexpected ways. The boldness of his potential actions that could bring physical harm to Jack or Kyle, is a stark reminder that in Genoa City, retribution rarely comes without collateral damage. The question that now haunts the halls of power is not simply whether Victor will strike back, but how far he is willing to go to protect his empire and punish those who dare to defy him. Within this maelstrom, Kyle's position is more precarious than ever. Caught between the loyalty he feels toward his family and the seductive allure of new, potentially dangerous alliances, Kyle stands as a central figure whose fate could well determine the balance of power in Genoa City. The prospect of his seduction by either Audra or Summer is not merely a subplot, it is a strategic gambit that might serve as a double-edged sword. On one hand, it could distract him from Victor's oppressive schemes. On the other, it might further entangle him in a web of manipulation that makes him an even more attractive target for Victor's wrath. Meanwhile, Jack's own loyalties and convictions are being put to the test. Known for his unwavering commitment to the Abbott legacy, Jack has long been a bulwark against the underhanded tactics of the Newmans. However, his recent forays into exposing Victor's espionage ring have placed him directly in the crosshairs. With Victor's propensity for drastic, even violent, responses, every step Jack takes could bring him closer to a confrontation with a man who is not known for forgiveness. The potential for physical danger is real, and as the latest round of conflict intensifies, Jack's life might well be at risk. The escalating conflict between the Newman and Abbott families is more than just a battle for control, it is a war that pits personal ambition against long-held loyalties. Victor's promise to Claire, that he would refrain from sabotaging her romantic relationship with Kyle despite his personal misgivings, stands in stark contrast to his increasingly erratic behavior. It is a promise made in the interest of preserving the delicate balance of power, yet one that might crumble under the weight of the unfolding drama. As the lines between personal vendettas and strategic alliances blur, Claire finds herself torn between the safety of the familiar and the promise of change. For Victor, every slight and every act of defiance from Jack and Kyle is a wound to his carefully curated image of invincibility. His potential willingness to resort to physical danger is both a warning and a declaration, a message that in Genoa City, there is no tolerance for betrayal. With each calculated threat, Victor's grip on power tightens, but so does the resistance against him. The looming possibility of a violent showdown underscores the fact that the stakes have never been higher. In the midst of these swirling uncertainties, the ongoing drama continues to unfold with a pace that leaves no character untouched by its repercussions. As the latest episodes approach, viewers can expect a roller coaster of emotions, where promises of protection might be shattered by acts of vengeance, and where alliances that once seemed unbreakable are tested to their very limits. Will Victor's bold moves ultimately protect his legacy, or will they catalyze a rebellion that leaves him exposed and vulnerable? And what of Kyle and Jack? Will their brave efforts to uncover the truth end in triumph, or will they pay the ultimate price in the crossfire of a war waged with both words and weapons? For Claire, the choices ahead are fraught with peril. The man she once saw as a pillar of strength might soon reveal himself to be a tyrant capable of unspeakable acts. As she watches the events unfold, every decision becomes a question of loyalty versus survival. In a dramatic twist of fate, if Victor's actions push her too far, her love for Kyle and her commitment to justice could force her to renounce him completely, transforming her from a reluctant ally into a staunch adversary. In conclusion, the current state of affairs in Genoa City is a testament to the enduring allure of high-stakes drama that has defined the young and the restless for decades. With the threat of physical danger looming over key figures like Kyle and Jack, and with potential seduction schemes in the wings involving Audra or Summer, the lines between loyalty, love, and betrayal have never been more blurred. Victor's ominous promise to avoid tampering with Claire's romantic life stands as a fragile beacon of stability in an otherwise turbulent sea of ambition and retribution. Yet, as every secret and every plan comes closer to its explosive climax, the question remains, in a city where every alliance is temporary and every promise is double-edged, who will ultimately pay the price for their ambition? As the drama continues to escalate, one thing is clear: Genoa City is on the brink of a transformation that could redefine its power dynamics forever. The latest round between Newman and Abbott is not just another chapter in an endless saga, it is a turning point that may well decide the fate of those who have dared to defy the status quo. With lives, hearts, and legacies hanging in the balance, the unfolding drama promises to be as thrilling as it is unpredictable, a true testament to the relentless, ever-evolving spirit of the young and the restless. This narrative synthesis captures the palpable tension and imminent dangers in Genoa City. With Victor's wrath, the potential seduction of Kyle by either Audra or Summer, and the delicate interplay of loyalty and betrayal, every twist brings us closer to a reckoning that could forever change the landscape of the young and the restless.